So the big question is this: how do aspiring real estate investors like us escape from the rat race and build real wealth and freedom without access to millions of dollars in investment capital and start to live the life that we know we deserve? This is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Zack Childress, and welcome to Real Estate Investing Talk Show. We got something to talk about. It's a big topic, and I think everybody needs to be on this page, and it's finish what you start, okay? That seems to be the problem with most people trying to start a business or even start into real estate or even do their first deal. They have a tendency to get excited, and when things get hard, they pull out. So we're going to be talking about that today. My name is Zack Childress. I am your real estate coach, and welcome to your real estate investing talk show. When you go to start a journey, you got to stay committed in that journey. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're weaving baskets underwater. You got to stay in the journey, right? You got to stay committed to what you start. You got to say, look, I'm in it. Let's be honest. Everybody enjoys the ride when it's fun and everybody's making money, right? Like that's when you enjoy the ride. But the test of the strength of an entrepreneur is when things aren't going well and they aren't going right and you aren't making money. Are you still staying in? Are you still going to stay in the ride? Are you still going to keep the journey going? That's something you got to look at yourself and ask, am I in it just for the good times, or am I in it for the good and the bad and the pretty and the ugly and everything in between? Where do you stand? You understand you will never grow until you work your way through the hard times. You learn more in the hard times than you'll ever learn in the good times. The key to success is to enjoy and to embrace the hard times. That's what makes a true entrepreneur. That's what makes you strong. That's what makes you better. It's because it tests you. It tests your will. It tests your authority. It tests your passion and purpose. It tests you, the hard times, okay? The hard times test you, not the good times. The good times are the reward from getting through the hard times. The hard times are what we look for. I embrace the hard times because they make me a better me. They make me a better man. They make me a better father. They make me a better companion. They make me a better business owner. They make me a better investor. Because you know why? Because now I've learned more. I've learned something new. I learned that I could get through that battle. I learned that I could face that challenge and I could come out victorious on the other side. So down the road, when it hits me again, I'm not fearful of it. I'm not trying to run and stick my head in a hole and be like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. Oh, no, this is too much. No. You face the bad, you face them, and that's why you stay in the journey. You stay in until you finish. You stay until you finish. Finish what you start. That's what today's all about. Look, a lot of people quit early. You should all read a book. It's called 3 Feet from Gold. That's the society in which we live in. 3 feet from gold, okay? Too many people allow the frustration of what they can't control dictate the journey in which they're going to go down. They go, oh, it's not easy anymore. I got to get out. I got to check out. I'm out. It's not easy. I'm out. Guys, listen, you want a good weeder outer? I'm all full of these Southern terms today. You want a good weeder outer? Then you put your team in a stressful environment and see how many of them throw in the towel. That tells you who the strong ones are. That tells you who the committed ones are. That tells you who can stay through the fight. Look, I don't want somebody who's watching my 6 o'clock to get hurt and decide they don't want to watch my 6 o'clock anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're in it together. We're in till the end. I'm dragging you all the way. If you got my back, I'm dragging you all the way with me. I don't care if you can't walk. I'm dragging you. Okay? That's the type of mindset you got to have. That's the type of embracement you got to have. That's the type of vision you got to have. That's the type of team you got to build around you. You got to build a team of people that will finish what they start. Guys, this is the epitome of our entrepreneurship. It is staying strong in the fight. It is winning the fight. It is not throwing in the towel when things get hard. It's not going, oh, no, I didn't get any sellers on the phone today. It's not going to work. I quit. Guys, that's a quitter mentality. That's not a winner mentality. Finish what you start is all about understanding you're going to have bad times, you're going to have good times, but the bad times are what make you the man or the woman that you're going to be in this business. It's the ones that teach you that you are a blessed individual for having the courage to fight through the storm and not go run from the storm. Chase the storm. That's where you're going to grow. That's where you're going to learn, is when you're in the middle of the storm. That tells you what your strengths are. It also lets you know that the fear of the unknown is what prevents you from actually moving through the unknown, because you think it's going to be worse than it is. But let me tell you something. You should all be blessed. And here's why you should be blessed. If you're stressing and worrying about how you're going to build the business, and you're stressing and worrying on how you're going to find more leads, and you're stressing and worrying on how you're going to find more buyers, if you're stressing and worrying about that stuff, be blessed that those are your stress levels, right? That you're not stressing about how to keep the power on. Like, be blessed that these are your stresses. Like, your stresses are big, and that's important. Those are good things to be stressing over. Not how am I going to feed myself tonight, right? Raise your stress level and you'll raise your income level. That's a point proven right there. In your journey, you can't miss every rock. Does that make sense? A coach, a mentor, training can help you guide around the majority of the boulders, but you can't miss every rock in the canal. The point to the message is this: don't be afraid of the rocks, okay? Don't be so afraid of the rocks that you don't even start, or don't be so afraid of when you hit a rock that you think your ship is done. Fix the ship and keep going. So now you've learned something, right? You've learned how to fix your ship, and you've learned how to get back on course. And now you know about that rock and not to hit that rock again. You've learned 3 things in that: how to fix the issue, how to get back on course, and how not to get that issue again. So that's my point with this. Finish what you start is, you can't assume that you're not going to fall down. You're not going to hit a rock. You can't assume that. You have to embrace that. Look, it's not always going to be easy, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to get knocked down, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to hit a rock. I'm okay with that. I'm going to have a bad contractor. I'm okay with that. It's not going to stop me from finishing my race. It's not going to stop me from chasing my dreams. It's not going to stop me from building the life that I want for myself and my family. But the sad part is so many people let that rock control their journey. Oh, I hit a rock. It's over. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, I'm done. Guys, do you understand? My first rehab, I lost $100,000 on my first rehab. That was a big rock, right? That was a boulder. But here's the thing. I didn't let it sink me. I looked at it, realized what I did wrong, what I could have done different, and what I needed to do to get back on course. That's my point. That's my point. Stay and finish what you started, because you're going to want to be open. Listen, I'm not saying go make a bunch of mistakes, but I'm saying be open to the idea that you're going to make mistakes and embrace those mistakes, not as flaws in who you are, or that it's the end of the end and this is the way your ship is going, but to take them as learning lessons, to learn from it, grow from it, build from it, because I promise you, there's not one successful person I know in business that did not go through failures to get there. You know, there's a quote out there. I don't know the quote, but it goes something like, every failure is one step closer to a success, right? And that's so much truth in that statement. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. So life is a constant battle of distractions. That's why people have a hard time finishing what they start. That's what this whole message today is about, finishing what you start. Because if you don't finish what you start, you're never going to finish anything. And then you're going to be left to the side wondering why you didn't get anything done in life. And that's limiting to the distractions. So how do you look at it? You look at everything and you say, does this distraction, or you might not see it as a distraction when it comes in, you need to say, does this add value to what I'm doing and where I'm going? Does this add value to what I'm doing and where am I going? The other thing you need to understand is there's some distractions you can't get rid of. Life, kids, work, things like that you can't get rid of. That's why when you schedule your business, you need to schedule it in time blocks that you cut out distractions. If you're a reactive entrepreneur, then that means you're not planning anything correctly. You need to be a proactive entrepreneur and set yourself blocks so that you can work your business, that you don't do anything else during those blocks. Listen, no good coach would ever say to you, oh, I know, it's hard. Go ahead and take a break. Yeah, just sit down. Don't worry about it. Kick your feet up. Watch some TV. Drink some water. Have a glass of wine. I know the world is hard out there. You're okay. Just stop for a while. No, a coach ain't going to say that to you. A coach is going to say, quit complaining, quit whining, and get up and do this, right? Like, stay in the race. Finish what you start. That's the key to the message today. Finish what you start, guys. This is Zack Childress. I am your real estate coach. Stay with me. I'll help you get where you want to be. But also remember, all you got to do is call this office. We got all kinds of things that could help you, from the masterclass to the bus tours to the rehabbing course to software to technology to mentoring, coaching. We got you covered, guys. Look, I'm a real estate investor and I'm an educator. I do both. But I do more real estate investing than I do over here. So that's why they call me the real estate coach, okay? So stay in the race, guys. Finish what you start. This is Zack Childress. You've been listening to the Real Estate Investing Talk Show. I'm Zack Childress, and I'm on a mission to create 10,000 real estate bosses over the next year. Will you be one of them? Head over to my website, reisuccessacademy.com/web class, and register for my free web class where you'll discover how to escape from the 9-to-5 grind and become your own boss in real estate. See you there.